Hello there, gamers. Welcome to the Wednesday reset. We are getting the new DreamSnap challenge, which is called Dreamlight Knights. Oh man, I hope my voice can recover for tomorrow's stream. This is very interesting. I'm surprised that none of the knights on the pictures are wearing the knight helmets that we have, but this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna assume, like, it's kind of difficult because we have very few armors in the game, and majority of those armors are not even obtainable unless you unless it's in a premium shop. I guess there is armor from Storybook Vale, but that's also DLC. So if people don't have DLC or don't buy anything from premium shop, they probably gonna struggle. But I guess they are showing a free outfit on one of the slides. This one, pretty sure this is free outfit. So I guess it's possible, but it's going to be much more difficult. In fact, I feel like these 5 outfits are the only 5 outfits that are that look like knight. Especially these 4 with actual armor. We only have 4 armors in the game, so everybody's going to have the same outfits. It's going to be all down to background. And even with those outfits, probably majority of people can have the one that has the highest tags. And since most of the armors are an entire costume, oh my god, this is gonna be a fun challenge. I wonder what's a safer route here. Go for the armor and sacrifice tags, or try to come up with regular clothing that has higher tags but looks less than armor. I don't know, we're gonna figure this out. Premium shop, ladies and gentlemen. I only have 2,000 moonstones, but we only have 2 new items. So before we do that, let's find out my DreamSnap results. I guess the necessity has shifted the priorities. Oh wow, that's very fancy. I surprise myself sometimes. So this was my DreamSnap. This was the split shot for Falling for Florals. I think it turned out pretty well. I would be upset, not gonna lie, if I get less than 4K. But also maybe I don't have enough florals. Who knows? Let's see what people thought when voting. Split shots are pretty risky usually. Holy moly, that's a low ranking, but still 4K. Thank you. Thank you for 200,000+ people participating. So even with the rank 14,000, this is the lowest 4K rank I have ever received. That is incredible. But thank you for still keeping me in this bracket. I'm definitely very grateful. Alright, let's buy this stuff. We got the new knight. Oh wait, we got a new armor today. So I guess that's a set to use. But then once again, that's an entire piece. We're gonna see how it looks in different body types, and we're gonna see if we can actually use any additional items with it, because I have a feeling this is gonna be the set used the most in this DreamSnap. Alright, 1750, bye. We should be fine by the end of this. Oh, it comes with a quiver. Quiver is it a back item? It probably is. Alright. This, and then we're getting Knightly Dragon. I feel like, oh, Game Loft is very obvious this week with the premium shop, matching the DreamSnap completely. I'm just gonna say it again, it's a great marketing technique. I'm sure it's possible to do well in this DreamSnap without having either of these items. In fact, my guess is the top 10 when we see it, at least half is not gonna have either of them. But we'll see, maybe I'm completely wrong. That is a cute dragon. That armor looks so good. Okay. And what else we got? We got Donald's pirate skin, which is pretty fun, I guess. My god, if you don't have this... Guys, this is the best item, the best bundle in the game. It comes with 3 items that are absolutely essential if you're doing DreamSnaps. The Pyrotechnics, probably the least used out of 3 that I see. Then we got Spirit Water Fountain. This one is used so much. You can change its colors. I'm gonna show these items. This is, if you don't have these items, it's a must buy. You are gonna get working set of fireworks as well. I think it's a great bundle. Spotlight collection. I guess they're bringing back everything that looks like an armor. I guess the green armor outfit is also an armor. Yeah, they know how to sell things to you. So yeah, you might want to pick up one of these armors. These wings look kind of also like a piece of armor. Edna Mode Machine Bundle. This one is I don't know. It's hard for me to recommend it because it's completely indoors. You would not be able to use this outdoors, and if you decorate indoors, maybe. But it's so many moonstones for just something that you can have in one room hidden away most of the time. The palace skin. Wow, the first ever Dreamlight skin. That's incredible. Welcome back. We missed you. This was literally the first house skin we ever got. Alright, before we take a look at the premium shop stuff, let's go to Haunted Festival. And if you don't need a hint for this week, you might want to skip this part. Just skip like a minute ahead. If you do need a hint, today we have unlocked the Haunted House. And this one is extremely easy to do. All you need to do is go to this armor and talk to it, and then answer a couple of questions. Here are the answers of the questions, in case you just want to get it over with and not run around and count things on the floating island. Alright, only the perfect score gets the prize. But if thou explorest the floating paradise with thine eyes, thou shalt have everything thou needest. Is that really how people used to talk? That's funny. Yeah, let's do it, armor. Question first. How many blue pumpkins are there on the island? And the answer to this one is 6. There is an option to back away. Question the second. Which animal is hiding inside the scary surprise box in a floating island? Well, that is a cat. That one is simple because we only have a cat toy. Question the third. How many graves are there in the Haunted Floating Festival? And there is 7 graves. Question the fourth. This Ghostly Knight's final query. What is the favorite food of the Ghostly Zero Fox? Well, blue skellyfish, obviously. We did this before. So technically only 2 questions. You might need to go out and count the graves and the pumpkins. And yeah, that's it. Each answer was correct. The reward is thine. That sounds so fancy. Oh, my inventory is trash as usual. Boom! Oh, wow, that's cool. That would be... Okay, they timed everything perfectly. This is a perfect item for this week's DreamSnap. Hold on, Gameloft. The timing on everything was perfect. And of course, it has to be raining when we're doing this. Ridiculous. Look at that. Oh, we can have... Ooh, I can make like a corridor inside the castle with a bunch of knights on the sides and a dragon in the end. Okay, don't steal my idea. Actually do. If you can make it look amazing, it's yours. I'll probably figure something out tomorrow. Alright, that's good. Let's take a look at the new items, which are... Wait, what was the new item again? Oh yeah, that was only the outfit and the skin. Let me play some fireworks and the palace, just in case you're considering buying those two. The palace is pretty hard to recommend because we literally have another palace skin, which is called Winter Palace, which looks much better. And I would probably, if I didn't have either, I think just the Winter Palace would be enough. Look, Winter Palace is basically exactly the same thing as the regular palaces, but it has a cool lighting effect and it has fireworks on it too. They are absolutely identical in shape or form. So it's basically like Haunted House that comes in 2 versions. This should have been 1 version as well, but they sell them as separate skins. So I don't see the reason to buy regular palace when we can buy a much better version of it. So yeah, this one is probably hard to recommend. I'm gonna also not recommend Nightmare House. I know, I'm very critical today. I don't know what's going on. These are another 2 house skins that are currently on sale. And the reason I don't recommend Nightmare Castle is simple. You cannot put carpets under it. I know, it's so childish. Probably doesn't matter. But take a look at this. Well, to be fair, you cannot put the carpet under the first as well. Like, it takes 1 line of code to fix this. To make sure every single house... Like, they're doing this in new houses. So it's not like they don't want us to place carpets under houses. It's just before, it wouldn't allow it. Now it does. Now they do better footprints for the houses. Look at this horrible footprint of Nightmare Castle for no reason. Now we have like multiple layers, but back then, like I cannot even place anything next to it, and I cannot put a carpet under it under either of these houses. So yeah, definitely do not recommend unless they fix it at some point. Plus we have, in my opinion, so much more interesting Nightmare Castles, unless you really like its design. It's a cool design. When it came out, it was like revolutionary, but I feel like nowadays we have better options. Lady Tremane's house, I think it's fine. If you have a place for it, if you have a build that you think it could fit, it's pretty small, but yeah, 3 house skins on sale this week. Let's take a look at the pyrotechnic stuff. This stuff is really worth it. Thanks, Rain. Thanks for ruining my review. Each of these lights can be switched to a different color, and these make such a good background for your shots. These fireworks are not as good as the other fireworks because you cannot... I'm pretty sure you cannot glitch... Oh, no, wait. Maybe you can. Let's actually try this. Can we actually glitch them by going into the house on the floating island? Because the other fireworks, if you do this, when you come out, they're gonna keep going forever. But no, these cannot be glitched. But considering we have activate special effects button now, it doesn't really matter as much. Yeah, these are great fireworks. They're lower, they're more consistent than the other ones. So if it's nice to have fireworks of different heights, so you can fill out the screen much more depending on how tall your DreamSnap is. They're pretty short too, but it's still nice to have. And the pyrotechnics are absolute fire. They're literally just fire coming out of the box. Super useful in a lot of shots. I feel like in this week's shot it will be useful as well. The knight doesn't really do anything, but I didn't expect it to. Anyway, let's talk about the dress and about the companion. I like the dress. Let's check it out with different body sizes. Also, it's kinda sucks. I'm sorry about the rain, guys. Nothing I can do. Larger body size. Let's make the hair a bit smaller so we can see what's going on the back. Actually looks pretty okay. Surprisingly, we have no clipping, no weird issues. I think it's good. It works really well on all the body types. I don't see any issues with it. There is like the usual amount of clipping with the arm area, but it's not bad at all. Now the dragon. The dragon is adorable. Let's do the dragon pose. Boom! Yeah, that's a good dragon skin. Dragons get the best skins. The scholarly dragon. Now this is just such a cute critter. Whoever designed it did a very good job. Let's try the squirrel pose, see if there is any clipping issues. Nope, absolutely not. Yeah, this is a great dress. Now, one thing we need to test is, first of all, let's set it to sunset. If we're gonna have bad weather, might as well have a bad weather during the sunset. There we go. The houses do glow. It doesn't look good because it's raining. I could actually show this in a camera mode when I turn off the rain, just like this. The magic of camera mode. Oh yeah, and it doesn't save... This is so stupid. It doesn't save the settings that you put on these things, it looks like. So I set this one to purple. I go inside the house, or I teleport out of the islands, and then I come back, and it's back to blue. It's so stupid. They should really fix it so it remembers which setting was used for it. Anyway, yeah, nothing wrong with the dress that I can see, but I feel like the deciding factor for a lot of people is going to be what can we wear with it. Wait, it's not even on the top of the list. I mean, because the hat is one of the tags, but what are the tags for this? It does give you 3 tags. So does the quiver. Can we wear gloves with this? And, well, the quiver is the back item, so we cannot wear any other back item unless you choose to wear a different one. Let's start with the necklace. I can already see I can wear a necklace, which is nice, I guess. I can see it's right here, so you could technically wear something else. As for gloves, I would be very surprised because we already have the gloves on. Wow, it actually allows you to wear the gloves. Okay, Gameloft, I see. It looks stupid. It's not even going to be visible, but for the tag purposes, we can wear the gloves, so it's gonna count the tag from the gloves as well. I'm guessing bracelets the same thing. Yep, we can wear bracelets even though they're not visible. That is fascinating. So that makes it much more usable for DreamSnaps. To be fair, the last 2 dresses, when we had the Aurora and Maleficent dresses that also look like armors, you could also wear gloves and bracelets with it. So if you have those, you're probably going to be fine. So we do have some decent options for this week's DreamSnap. I guess that's a good thing. All right, I think this is all I had to test. The shoes, obviously, it comes with its own shoes, which you cannot even see, which is hilarious. But they look like a very interesting, unique shoes. Overall, I would say this dress is worth it. It definitely looks interesting. And yeah, you can make your own choice by looking at it. I'm definitely happy that I bought it. This is it. These are all the new items. And this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much to all of our amazing supporters. I'm falling behind with decorating since I had to skip the Sunday stream. I was going to finish the Glade and then move on to next biome, but we only have less than 2 months left to fully decorate 3.5 biomes. This is terrifying. We're going to need to catch up. So this Sunday, definitely going to try to get a lot of work done. We're definitely finishing the Glade, and I still have quests that I need to do, and then there's going to be Storybook Vale. I mean, the Bush Blossom Ridge that I also want to play on stream, probably. How am I going to do all of that? We might need to bring the Tuesday streams back. And then there's going to be holidays, so I'm going to be probably gone and miss a couple of streams because of holidays. Guys, is it okay if I leave one biome undecorated? I feel like I'm not even going to have item limit for it. Maybe I'll just place a bunch of fences and paths and a couple trees and bushes in my Frosted Heights because I just don't feel like I'm going to have enough items left for it. Maybe Gameloft will give us a Christmas miracle and increase the item limit. Unless they do, I'm screwed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know in the comments, what did you buy in a premium shop? And I'll see you later, dreamers. Goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.